Greetings, everybody. It's Jeffrey Guterman. Who's ready for some Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball? We have a double header for you. California at Baltimore. I'll be back with the starting lineups for the first game in just about a minute. And Steve Aquilung is here. Great to see you all. It's August 29, 1969, and it's a doubleheader between California at Baltimore. And let's look at the lineups. For the Angels, it's Sandy Alomar leading off at second. John Stone in center. Great to see you, Kathy. And by the way, Kathy, we rescheduled for Monday. He had a personal issue that he had to take care of. Fregosi at short, batting third. Reichard in left at cleanup. Batting fifth is Bubba Morton, and he's in right field. Rodriguez at third, Spencer at first. Askew the catcher, and starting is Andy Messersmith with 14 wins. And just as a point of information, Messersmith has the record for most strikeouts in a single game, 15. No one's gotten more than that. No one has even gotten 15 other than Messersmith. For the Orioles, the lineup is shaken up a little bit, partly because it's a doubleheader. Buford leads off in left, Belanger in the second spot again in short, Blair in center, Frank Robinson at first, Powell, who just got back from an injury, he'll sit out the first game, so Frank will be at first, Monton in right, Brooks Robinson in third, Davey Johnson at second, Clay Dalrymple catching, and Dave McNally, the pitcher. In the second game, by the way, and he's a left-hander, he has 18 wins. In the second game, McLaughlin is going for the Angels and Harden for the Orioles. And just to let you know, Powell will play in the second game, and Elrod Hendricks is catching for the Orioles. And the Orioles take the field. We're at Memorial. And you're going to pull for Messersmith, Steve. So we have Kathy for the O's and Steve for the Angels. And leading it off is Sandy Alomar. We have a sit back, relax, and settle in, folks. We've got a doubleheader for you, all on this broadcast, or at least that's the plan. I've got some iced coffee here. And just so I don't have to go right into the other stuff. Okay, McNally is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Alomar, and that's a 2-7 left-handed. He grounds it to short for Belanger, over to Frank Robinson playing first for one away, and we are underway here at Memorial. Angels come in 5 games under 500 in third place, 27 1/2 out of first behind Minnesota. Orioles with a 21-game lead. They've won 93 games. They could hit 95 today with a sweep. And here's the prankster, J. John Stone. That's 5'11", left-handed, grounds it to first X. That'll be Frank, a 2. When you can't read your own rating, that's not good. He's a, actually, Frank is a 321 at first. I don't know how I picked that up. It's an F3. Wait a minute. G1, I'm sorry. Three, four, five. And that's a ground ball to Robinson, 2 away. Now here's Fregosi. That's 1A to fly to center. And Blair has it. And that's the side, a 1-2-3 for Dave McNally. After a half, California nothing. Orioles coming up. It's going to be Don Buford leading it off. Switch hitter, batting left against Andy. That's 1-6, and he grounds it back to Andy, and he throws it to Spencer for the first out. Here's Mark Belanger. One 5, and it's a base hit to right field for Belanger. Thrown in, back in by Morton. Belanger is on, he's being held. He's a 1-10. And here's Paul Blair. Kathy Harden for the O's. Blair and a bunter, but he's hitting away. 3-7 right-handed. Grounds it to second. Belanger was being held. It goes through. Alomar could not get that. It's a base hit. Belanger rounding second, goes to third. A seeing eye base hit. With the Belanger being held, it was a plus. It's first and third, 1 down. Here's Frank now. The infield is back. Five, 3 right-handed, struck him out. 2 away. And Messersmith will try to get out of this, facing Monton. Five, 10. Right-handed, fly ball left. Looks like he will. Reichert makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Orioles, no runs. They strand 2 on 2 base hits. First and third, 1 out, and they come up short. After 1, it's scoreless. Here's McNally now. Rick Reichert. Oh, yeah, and Belanger had a surprisingly good hitting year this year. Steve, he hit 287, which for him is an awesome year. Okay, Rick Reichert at the plate. Here's McNally. 2-5, left-handed, walked him. Just missed on a full count. Reichert is on for Bubba Morton. And that's a 5-11. Grounds it to first X. Again, that's going to be Frank.
Find more customers with our easy.
And he is a 321, as we said.
And let the best converting checkout on the planet do its thing.
That's 17.3. It's a G1 again.
Switch to Shopify today for a $1 a month trial at Shopify.com.
21.
YouTube audio. Shopify.com/YouTube audio.
That's 9, 10, 11. And he grounds out. Let's check it out with a runner on first. It's a double play. So Frank steps on the bag, throws it to second. And it's 2 outs, nobody on now. Here's Aurelio Rodriguez. That's a 3-8, and it's a grounder to short. Just missed a base hit. And Belanger has it, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, a walk. Double play, none left. Bottom of the second, it's still scoreless here in the first game. We've got, looking ahead to the second, it'll be McLaughlin for California and Harden for the Orioles. We got our lineups all set. We will be using a nameless player in Buck Rogers. Brooks Robinson to lead it off in the Orioles half of the second. Andy winds and deals. That's 2-8. And he pops it up to second for Alomar, 1 away. Here's Davy Johnson. Two 8, lines it to first, caught by Spencer. 2 down. Clay Dalrymple steps in now. Clay, a left-handed hitter. Four 7, left-handed, walked him. So Dalrymple is on, and McNally comes up. Dave is a 1 NR. If I'm not mistaken, he hit a grand slam in a World Series. I think it was 1970. That's 112, and he pops it up to second. And Alomar makes the catch, and the side is out. No runs, no hits, a walk, 1 left. After 2, it's scoreless here in Baltimore. A beautiful afternoon for a doubleheader. Jim Spencer is the batter here. Then it will be Askew, followed by Messersmith. Oh. Here's McNally. That's 4-5. And he grounds it to second for Davey. Johnson over to Frank Robinson at first. It's 1 out. Maybe today's the day, Kathy, for the no-no. Here's Askew. And the pitch for 12. And that is a liner to short, caught by Belanger, 2 away. Back to the... now Andy Messersmith. His first plate appearance today. It's great to be playing Strat-O-Matic. I've had a busy morning. and afternoon. Now I hope it's time to relax. Here's McNally now. And the pitch, 5-3, right-handed, flies to left X. That will be Buford at 2-5. F2. He's a 5. 9-11. And he makes the catch. And that will retire the side. 1-2-3. And it's still scoreless. We're heading to the bottom of the third, folks. We'll have about a 15-minute intermission, maybe 20 minutes between games, just like in real world. Bottom of the third now, top of the order for the Orioles. Buford tapped back to Messersmith in the first. Ooh, that iced coffee is good. Here's the pitch from Andy. 5-8, switch hitter batting left, flies to center. And Johnstone makes the catch. Now Belanger singled left on in the first. Three-four right-handed, fly ball to right field for Morton, 2 outs. And Paul Blair. Rather fast-moving ball game thus far. Okay, Andrew looks in. Here's his windup and the pitch to Blair. 3-7. And it's a chopper to second. And Alomar has it, throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 for Andy. So both pitchers with 1-2-3s in the third. We've gone through 3. It's a scoreless ball game. Here comes McNally now. Top of the order for the Angels. Sandy Alomar grounded to short in the first. McNally throws 6-7. Switch hitter batting right, struck him out. And that's the first for Dave today. And here's Johnstone. Johnstone has really calmed down with the pranks since Rigney had a talk with him, we hear. I'm wondering now, were the Angels better off when he was pranking? Because now they're 5 games under 500. McNally, the windup, the pitch to Johnstone. 3-8, left-handed, a fly to left. And it's Buford making the catch, 2 away. And here's Fregosi. Whoa, 1-2, and a liner to third. And it's caught by Robinson, a screaming line drive. And it's another 1-2-3, and he's retired 8 in order, McNally. And no hits in 4 innings pitched. It's still a scoreless ball game. Here's Andrew now. Frank leading it off. It's early, Kathy Harden. It's early. Oh, it's so early. Robinson struck out by Andy in the first. 6-8, and he flies it to right, and that's for Morton, 1 away. Of course, I'm telling myself that, Kathy. Kurt Martin, he flew to left. Three, 6, and there's a base hit for Martin. Right up the middle, thrown in by Johnstone. Martin is a B, being held 1-10. It's Brooks Robinson now. And it's 5-6, right-handed, and that is a double down the line. Down the left field line. Let's see if Martin is coming around. He's around third. 1-15 to left field. 1-16. And they'll let him score. Holding Robinson at first. I suppose the thinking there is avoid a 1-out sacrifice fly. So it's a 1-0 ball game. It's Brooks on second with 1 down. Here's Davy Johnson. Three, 6, right-handed, flies to left. You see, it is a B, but of course I might have rolled it differently had he gone to third. It's 2 outs. Brooks holds. And here's Clay Dalrymple. A clutch situation. 5-5 left-handed, hit well into the gap by Dalrymple, and that's going to be a double. And Brooks scores with 2 outs. The double by Dalrymple makes it a 2-0 ball game. There's some clutch hitting for you. Now McNally steps in with 2 outs, and it's Dalrymple on second. 3-5, it's a grounder to short, fielded by Fregosi, and the side is retired, but 2 runs on 3 hits, a single and 2 doubles, 1 left on. And after 4, it's 2-0 Baltimore. YouTube, Jeffrey Guterman. Well, we move to the top of the 5th now. Here's McNally. No hits in 4 innings. He did walk a batter. in the second. And it'll be Rick Reichart to lead it off. That's 1-8, and he struck him out. That's number 2 for McNally. Now Bubba comes up. He grounded into a double play. That's 4-11, right-handed. Fly ball center. Blair makes the catch. He's making it look easy, Dave. He's retired. (13 of 14). Only faced 14 batters. It was a double play to get Reichart, who walked. And Rodriguez at the plate here with 2 outs and nobody on. McNally gets the sign from Dalrymple. 5-9, and that's a fly to left field for Buford. And it's another 1-2-3. You talk about making it look easy. We've gone middle of the 5th here. It's a 2-0 game. And it's the top of the order again. And we see that Rhodes Scholar has arrived. Here's Buford 0 for 2. Andy whines and deals. 5-10 left-handed. Grounds it to second for Alomar. 1 away. Now Belanger. That's 5-11, right-handed. It's a fly to right X. That's for Morton. He's a 4-3. S2. Three. 10-11. And he makes the, that's a base hit. So it's a 1-out single. Belanger gets his second hit of the day. He continues to hit well. B being held. And that, it burned them. The Angels got burned on that. They'll do it again. Here's Blair now. Whoa, that does not count. Did not go through. Everything's got to go through. 5-2 right-handed, fly ball to left. For Reichart, he makes the catch. No hold, no steal. 2 outs, Belanger on first. Frank Robinson is the batter. And that's 3-9 right-handed. Walked him. Second walk given up by Andy today. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Martin in a clutch situation. (6-8), and it's a fly to right for Morton. Martin hits it to Morton, and the side is out. No runs, 1 hit, a walk. Both left after 6. 2-0. We'll go to the 7th inning stretch. We'll take a little break then. And I'll start my medicine. Here's McNally. Jim Spencer, Joe Askew, and Andrew are due up. Here's McNally. And the pitch, 6-8. Struck him out. The third for Dave. Now Joe Askew. Here's the windup and the pitch from McNally. That's 4-8, right-handed. He walked him. That's the second walk. Given up by Dave. Askew on first. Here's Messersmith. He'll hit. Andrew's first endurance is not until the, let me take a look here, the 8th. The pitch to Andy, 4-10, right-handed, catcher X. That's Hendricks. I'm sorry, that's Dale Rimple. I'm so sorry. He's a 2-4. That's a PF. Nine, 10, 11, 12. PF, nothing. It gets past Dale Rimple, and it's a passed ball. And Askew goes to second. A passed ball by Dale Rimple. That puts Askew in scoring position with Messersmith still at the plate. Here's McNally. 110, he struck him out. Number 4 for Dave. And now Sandy Alomar in a clutch situation. Alomar 0 for 2. That's 5-10. Switch hitter batting right. Grounder to short X. Belanger. 226. That's a G2 pound. Again, Belanger at 26. 6, 8, 10. A G2 with a runner on second. Right. The ball is hit to Belanger, the shortstop. And with 2 outs, they go to first. And the side is retired. No hits allowed by McNally through 6. This was no runs, no hits, a walk. First runner to get to second today for California. And here's Andrew now, bottom of the 6th. It's Brooks Robinson now to lead it off. Brooks doubled and scored. Knocked home Motton in the 4th, and he scored on Dale Rimple's double. There's the pitch to Brooks. 4-9 right-handed, and he walked him. That's the 3rd walk given up by Andrew today. Now Davey Johnson. 6-11 right-handed, base hit to right. Brooks goes to second and holds. Here's Dale Rimple now. From the stretch, Andy. That's 5-7 left-handed, struck him out. That is the second for Messersmith, 1 away. And McNally the batter. 6-5 right-handed, grounds to short X. This could be a double. Fergosi's at 222. G1, looking good. 22. That's 9, 12. 22. And it's a G1 with the runners on first and second. It is a double play. 6 to 4 to 3, and the side is out. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, 1 left. We're heading to the top of the 7th here. McNally, 6 no-hit innings. And Jay Johnstone, the batter. Johnstone 0 for 2. Here's Dave into his windup. That's 2-6, and he pops it up to first. And Frank Robinson makes the catch. 1 away. He's allowed 2 walks. Those are the only base runners today for California. Here's Fregosi now. 0 for 2. The pitch from McNally. That's 3-9 left-handed, and there it goes. Struck him out! Whoa! That's number 5 for Dave. I thought he was going to hit that. Oh, my. Sandwiched in between. It hit the outside corner, and Fregosi was stunned. That ball like fell off the edge of a table and just nicked the outside corner for a called strike 3. It's 2 outs. Oh, my. 3-9. And here's Rick Reichart with 2 outs and nobody on. The tension is starting to mount. The pitch to Reichart. 5-10, right-handed, grounds it to short X. That's going to be for Belanger. For Belanger. 226. 15-2. That's a G1. 26. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. 26. And he throws him out. And it's another 1-2-3 inning. So McNally, 7 no-hit innings. We're in the 7th inning stretch now. It's a 2-0 ball game. You bet, Kathy Harden. I think we deserve a no-hitter, don't you? And we'll take a little break for about 3 minutes, maybe 5, as I prepare my ritual. Oh yeah. Oh Lord. Just about 2 more minutes. Oh Lord, is that good. Good frickin' game. Oh. Oh, Lord. Well, it's nice to see McNally in the dugout, smiling, joking around. Looks like he's joking around there with Kurt Martin. He's in good spirits. Oh. He's a strange guy, this Guterman, isn't he? I woke up at 3:15 a.m., Kathy, and I said to myself, you know what? Finally, a reasonable hour. I said, this'll work. This'll definitely work for me. I'm going to save what's in this for later in the game. Let's get back to the ball game. Part of me doesn't want it to ever end. Here's Andrew coming out. Reminds me of the Orson, oh God, what was his name? Oh, forget it. I get so stuck on his name in particular. Anyway, here's Buford to lead it off. Oscar Wilde, the great poet, said, "The suspense is terrible. I hope it will last." Oscar Wilde, just a genius. Just a pure genius. Okay, Buford leads it off here. Bottom of the seventh. It's a 2-0 ball game. It's a close game. Messersmith has gotten into a little bit of trouble the last few innings, but he's just holding them to 2. Let's see how he fares here in the 7th. The pitch from Andrew. That's 1-8. We're back. We are back. Here's Belanger now. Pitch from Andy. And it's a base hit for Mark. He's 3 for 4 today. Boy, is Mark hitting. No hold, no go. B is a tough one, whether you're going to do it. You don't want to hurt the other team too often. So sometimes I just say no hold, no go. Here's Blair now. Otherwise, it's decided for me with A and double A. From the stretch, Andrew. That's 6-7 right-handed. Grounds to second X. That's going to be Alomar. 325. G3. 25. That's 11-13. That's going to be a clean G3 with a runner on. And he will go to second, Belanger, as Alomar throws Blair out 2 away. Tension in the air. Frank Robinson is the batter now. 1-9, chop to second for Alomar, and we're going to the 8th. Dave McNally, 7 no-hit innings, a no-hit shutout through 7. Here we go to the 8th. It will be Morton, Rodriguez, and Spencer. Bubba Morton steps into the batter's box. McNally into his windup. Here's the pitch from Dave. And that's 4-8 right-handed. He walked him. And that is the third walk that Dave's given up today. Now, Aurelio Rodriguez, 0 for 2. Rodriguez, the tying run at the plate. He's got some power against left-handers. Here's the pitch from Dave. 2-6, struck him out. And that's number 6 for McNally. Now Jim Spencer, lefty-lefty here. Spencer has power, especially against left-handers. McNally looks in. Dalrymple gives the sign. McNally is set from the stretch. The pitch to Spencer. That's 6-7 left-handed. Struck him out. Number 7. Swinging like a dog. And here's Joe Askew. McNally has been unbelievable. He has literally been unhittable. 2 outs with Morton on first and Askew at the plate. The pitch from Dave. That's 6-9, and he struck him out. He struck out the side, my friends, and the side is retired. No one's gone 8 without allowing a hit in this season. He walked 1, left him on. That was his second endurance inning, but he's looking strong. And here comes Andrew. There'll be a pinch hitter for Andrew if he makes it through this inning. It's going to be Martin, Brooks, and Johnson. And if you're looking ahead to the 9th, it'll be a pinch hitter for Andrew, and then top of the order, Alomar and the prankster. And Kathy, you know the prankster, the ultimate prank would be for him to ruin our day, wouldn't it? Okay, Martin leading it off. We have Martin and Morton. You got to be careful. Martin is on Baltimore. The pitch from Andrew. Kathy is pacing. 4-7. And then he walked him. Martin is not being held. Here's Brooks. That's 6-5 right-handed. Grounds to short X. Belanger. I'm sorry. Fregosi, 222. Da-da-da-da-da. G2. With a runner on. 12. G2. Clean. And he'll go to second, Martin, as Fregosi throws him out. Throws Brooks out. 1 away. Here's Johnson now. Davy Johnson. Davy 1 for 3. We got Steve on the edge. We have Kathy pacing. We've got a lot of nerves out there. It's a 6-5 right-handed. It's another ground ball to short. Let's see if Fregosi can double him. That's going to be a 12-2 G1. It looks prime, maybe for a double. No, there's a runner on second. I'm sorry. Fregosi at 22. That's 6-8. It's going to be a G1 clean with a runner on second. We're going to let him go to third and throw Fregosi out. 2 away. Throw Johnson out. 2 outs with Martin on third. And here's Dalrymple. That 6-2 left-handed struck him out. And I'll tell you, Andrew has pitched very good baseball today. No doubt about it. Say what you will. But there's going to be a hitter for Andrew now. Andrew went 8. Eight hits, 4 walks, struck out 4, and allowed 2 runs. And we don't know if they'll even need a pitcher. Let's see who's hitting now. To face Dave McNally. You hate to see it end. I know there's a certain thing there with that. Well, it's going to be Billy Cowan, a right-handed hitter. It's about the best they have. So here comes Cowan. The Angels, a lot of people saying, well, they want to get a hit. The Angels want to get 2 runs. This is no different than any other game. Of course, that would involve a hit because the W at the end of the day is what counts. Here's McNally. And the pitch, 2-8 to Cowan. And he pops it up to short. And Belanger makes the catch, 1 away. And the Baltimore fans are cheering here. 2 outs away from history. And here's Sandy Alomar, switch hitter batting right. And like I said, I was saving this up, folks. What a game. Oh, what a game. So close. The prankster on deck. Oh, Alomar. Here we go. McNally into his windup. And the pitch to Sandy. 5-9, right-handed, fly ball to left. Under it is Buford. And that's 1 out away from a no-hitter. The only person to ever have a no-hitter in my replays. Don Gullett. 1971 Reds. You remember they weren't that good. They had a bad year. But Gullett, I called my 2 friends, my Strat-O-Matic friends. I told them. Neither believed me. And I didn't fucking care because I knew it was true. The beauty of this is recorded. The prankster at the plate. No signs of fun from Johnstone. Left-handed hitter, this is lefty-lefty. McNally gets the sign. He's set into his windup. The pitch to Johnstone. That's 2-6. And he pops it up to first. Frank Robinson has it. A no-hitter by Dave McNally. It happened, Kathy Harden. It happened, for Christ's sakes. It really, really happened. I just threw the dice as I would ordinarily, and it was a 2-6, popped up to first. McNally was unhittable today. Oh, let's just soak it in for a few minutes, folks. It was sweet, Maurice, sweet. Let's soak it up. I'm gonna tweet this to Strat-O-Matic or post it, and his damn well better retweet this. At Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, in the first game. Kathy, please. I just rolled the dice. In a pretty mundane ball game, the first game of a doubleheader. Angels 27 and a half games out, Orioles 21 in first. With McNally, the left-hander, he was unhittable. He walked 3. And he went right through it. The Orioles got 2 runs in the 4th. It was the single by Martin, the double by Brooks, and scoring Martin. And then Dale Rimple hit a 2-out clutch double. For a moment there, I felt like I could almost cry, but I held it back. It's a very special moment for me. It's hard to even get around my head that this just happened. I'm going to take about a 15-minute break because it's between games. We got a second game here tonight. And I sure as well damn get myself ready for it. It'll be McLaughlin for the Angels. And Harden for the O's. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Yeah! Oh, yeah, yeah. 65. They've only lost 37 games this year, people, the Orioles. The Orioles have won 5 in a row. They just won their 94th game. They're 94 and 37, 120, 130, 161. They are easily they're on pace right now with 90, 120, 131, 41, 51, 61. Hey, Ron, thank you, Ron. This was a great frickin' game. This one went right through me, Ron. And it actually happened. It's hard to believe. And it's McNally was unbelievable. Unbelievable. He just kept pitching. He was like a machine out there. And I saw him in the dugout, and I think it was after the 7th, and he was laughing. So glad you were here, Steve. Kathy, of course. Gigi, I think, was here. Got the fielding ratings all set. I'm going to set up the lineups now during this 15-minute break. And what I really want to do is try to get my head together because I'm pretty much out there right now, both in terms of the medicine I took and also what just transpired. It's almost surreal. The darndest thing, I don't know if it's appropriate or what, but I just heard that Earl Weaver invited McNally to take a shower and go home. Or, he's at home. This is a home game. And they still have a couple games to play against these Angels. This is the opening of the series. And this is what we're getting. McNally said, "What, boss? Hell no." And, well, you had to be there. "Hell no, I want to be with my team." Something to that effect. Buford at second in this game. With Weaver doing some unconventional shit. Boom Boom is going to play. Boom Boom just getting back from a boo-boo. Remember, McLaughlin, a left-hander. And may his memory be a blessing. Pretty damn good pitcher. And then he came down with cancer, I believe. So we'll get to that game very shortly. I'm looking at about a 3:20 start, 3:20 p.m. Eastern. Whew. Wow. I'd almost resign myself on some deep primitive level, resign myself to it wasn't going to happen, but it did. I'll see you later, folks. Oh. I've made a decision here, Kathy Harden, and I hope you'll understand. And you know what it is. I'm going to have to suspend activities here on the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network, as I am way too ripped to continue. And coupled with the McNally no-hitter, I think this is a time for celebration and relaxation on quite a different level. And I think you might have an idea of what I'm talking about. This is a keeper. I'll probably pick the no-hitter up tomorrow. Kathy, thank you so much for being here. Thanks to everybody else, Ron McGrath, and to Sissy, and Jamie, and everybody else. Stay strong, won't you? Stay well, and I'll catch you all next time. I hope you all understand. Can you believe how many calls I get from this goddamn city about flooding that isn't even near me? Jesus Christ. You all take care now, okay? God, these alerts are unbelievable. You really get a